等一下，稍微靠的有一点近了。那个你讲，你可以拿着你的篮子去采棉花了。
Welcome to an all-new Lay It Omni. Allow me to lay it on you. If you're here because you watched my video yesterday and you're expecting one of those 3 to 4 minute rants about taxes or life or something random for today's episode, hey, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Unfortunately, those kind of videos always seem to do really well with my internal group, aka like you guys, but YouTube for some reason never recommends it. Yesterday's video probably got more likes in the shortest period of time ever on my channel, but unfortunately, likes don't pay the bills. And YouTube likes videos like these that are like 8 to 9 to 10 to 15 minutes long, and yeah, I hope you learned something though. I'll scatter a few more of those kinds of videos in between these videos if you enjoyed yesterday's. Anyway, for today's video, we're talking about a VTuber who has broken my soul. As many of you may know, I too want to become a VTuber. In fact, there have been many people who have been trying to support me on my quest to do so, as you can see by these screenshots. But last night, the guys on Twitter shared a clip with me that broke my fragile, spirited anime waifu heart.
我忘记介绍了，那个旁边这位是那个我的你讲。
I will never hear the word Nichan the same ever again.
就是你讲在我家打工的尼哥，因为是尼哥，所以叫你讲。
So the N-word has now received its cute version of itself, Nichan. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like it.
等一下，稍微靠的有一点近了。那个你讲，你可以拿着你的篮子去采棉花了。可以拿着你的篮子去采棉花了。一小跟你的篮子一起爬。
As you can see in the top left corner of your screen, she's receiving actual donations and praise for this skit.
不想这波是那个心理上的 NTR， 让大家以为刚刚开局就要跟大家玩 NTR 那一套，其实不是的，其实这个是后院种棉花的尼哥，后院种棉花的你讲，你讲的。
So yeah, what you just saw was a Chinese anime waifu casually joking about black slavery in the year 2020. To be honest, I'm not even mad. Like, I feel a lot of things, but anger isn't one of them. Let me see if I can describe how it is I feel. The first feeling that I feel is obviously surprise. Like, I'm not surprised by the fact that there are racist anime waifus out there. I'm not that gullible. I'm more surprised about how nonchalantly this specific virtual tuber just casually took a dookie on black people everywhere. It almost seemed like this was like a daily occurrence, just like another stroll in the park. And she had an audience with her that I could imagine was just like, yep, look at that darky picking that cotton, stupid black guy. You know, discovering racism as a kid when the white kid in school calls you the N-word in the 4th grade is one thing, but learning that your precious anime waifus are publicly streaming extremely racist jokes to their large audience, now that hits differently. Not only that, but the racist joke was, how do I put this? It was well done. It was a high quality racist joke. Like, she casually removes herself from the arms of a black man and replaces herself with a basket for him to put cotton in. That transition was so smooth, like bro. When I think about it though, the next emotion that I feel is the lack of surprise, or the surprise that I originally felt being completely removed simply because this is just China's culture. And if you weren't aware, China is extremely racist towards black people. It's insane how racist China is towards black people. I don't know if this was China or if this is Korea or whatever, but there was like a laundry commercial where they put a black person to a washing machine and then and then he becomes white in order to showcase how amazing this bleach detergent was. Like, it was basically to say, oh, look at this dirty black dude, now we can clean him. He wasn't dirty, like there was no dirt on him, he was just black, and that represented dirt or filth. It literally sounds like a Dave Chappelle skit, but it's a normal day commercial. It's like if Dave Chappelle skits were normal life. That's just how racist China and some Asian cultures are towards black people. I also find this entire thing ironic. I don't know if you guys know this, but a few weeks ago I mentioned how China was big baby rage mad because a VTuber girl showed a picture of the word Taiwan. Okay, nobody was even talking about Taiwan. Nobody was talking smack about China, okay? They just casually saw it come onto their screen, not even the subject, and China and his crew got big baby rage mad to the point where these two VTubers were temporarily banned. China was so offended by this action that they almost closed a multi-million-dollar deal with the guys over at HoloLive and CoverCorp. From what I hear, there's more drama going down with HoloLive China like right now. Like I don't have the inside scoop. I've learned a few things about it. Apparently it might be getting shut down, or I don't know. What I do know is that China is crazy and the hypocrisy of this thing is otherworldly. Anyway, the tweet in question led to a link here, which is a Bilibili account. Bilibili is the equivalent of YouTube, except it was created by China. China doesn't use our apps. They create knockoff versions of the apps that exist so that they can monitor their people with it. I can't read Chinese, so I don't know who this VTuber is, but yeah, this is a thing that happened. Now, I'm not hurt. You know, I don't even feel sad. Like, I don't know. I start finding these things more funny than anything. Like, I don't know about you guys, okay? Like, if you're black and you're watching this, I don't know if it's just me, but when racism happens now, I can't feel pain or hurt. Like, I don't know what that is. It's almost comical to me at this point. Like, it's so commonplace now that I've become desensitized to it, and it's normal to me now. My neighbor came up to me the other day and waved and said, "Hey, what's up, N-word," with a hard R, and then casually grabbed his newspaper and went inside. Obviously, I'm kidding. But if that did happen, I think I might have just laughed. You know, like, there might be something wrong with me. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, okay? But there's a few clips, they're memes, and they exist, they're out there, where I think Japanese or English VTubers are watching Grand Theft Auto. I think it's a San Andreas clip. And in this clip, there's a part where CJ gets called the N-word, but it's like... Like, okay, I want to say it, but like YouTube just started monetizing me without any reviews, so I'm not trying to lose that privilege. But yeah, a bunch of VTuber girls have clips of themselves repeating that line, saying the N-word. And I'm not gonna lie, I find those clips 1000% incredibly funny. When I'm having a bad day, sometimes I gotta go back to it, I just watch it. I think the joke here is that a lot of these VTubers don't even know what they're saying because their original language isn't English, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure they know what they're saying. Like, anyway, I guess what I'm saying is that I find a little bit of racism funny. Rush Hour is probably one of the most racist movies you'll ever watch, and it's hands down probably one of my most favorite movies of all time. But this clip of this Chinese girl, like, man, like, it wasn't comical, like, it wasn't like comedy funny. I think what made it funny was just how shockingly racist it was. It's whack. But, you know, again, I'm not surprised, so the only thing that I can do is laugh at it. Anyway, that's all I have for this episode. Late Omni, you've just been late. More of the story. Man, guys, I'm a little worried about becoming a VTuber now, you know? I'm already worried about fitting in thanks to my milk dud head, you know, not being able to squeeze through doors. But now I'm thinking there may be a larger viewer base within the VTuber world who won't like me because I'm black, just because that's how strong racism can flow in some of these cultures. Now, obviously, okay, and this goes without even being said, but this person isn't like a representative of the entire VTuber world. I would never suggest that, okay? At the same time, if you're a weeb, you know for sure that racism towards black people is deeply rooted and it's there, you know, not as bad as before like Mr. Popo from DBZ, just, you know, but it lingers. I have a friend who lives in Korea, she's black, and for what I can tell, she's been battling racism over there as well since she's like incredibly dark skinned, so it's just, I guess at the end of the day, it is what it is. When I make my VTuber debut, I hope you guys support me and my BBC. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of the whole situation below in the comments. It's definitely a crazy story and I'm curious to see what you guys have to say about it. Do me a favor, if you made it this far at the end of the video, leave a like. It just lets me know that you watched to the end of the video. Subscribe for more content. And as always, drink your water and have a good one.